Whenever you have multiple devices including multiple PCs that you want to share information with, it's always been a bit complicated. Certainly there's a phenomenon around open source. Free software will be a vibrant area. There will be a lot of neat things that get done there. There's always been a lot of information about your activities, every phone number you dial, every credit card charge you make. It's long since past that a typical person doesn't leave footprints in a budget. How important is art versus music versus athletics versus computer programming? At the end of the day, some of those trade-offs will be made politically. The typical project design time for a large company like IBM, and they keep track of this, is a little over 4 years. There's 20 companies that I have investments in, some batteries, some solar thermal, one big nuclear thing. We need hundreds and hundreds of companies like that, so that in a 20-year time frame we really are starting to change the energy infrastructure. One thing I have always loved about the culture at Microsoft is there is nobody who is tougher on us, in terms of what we need to learn and do better, than the people in the company itself. You can walk down these halls, and they'll tell you, we need to do stability better, push this or that frontier. The year one was born, 1955, the first big disease eradication program in the world was declared for malaria. After about a decade of work, they realized that, at least in the tropical areas, they did not have the tools to get it done. I meet people overseas that know 5 languages, that the only language I'm comfortable in is English. Now everyone takes it for granted that you can look up movie reviews, track locations, and order stuff online. I wish there was a way we could take it away from people for a day so they could remember what it was like without it. The next time someone tells you we can't trim the budget by cutting aid, I hope you will ask whether it will come at the cost of more people dying. In American math classes, we teach a lot of concepts poorly over many years. In the Asian systems they teach you very few concepts very well over a few years. Certainly there's a phenomenon around open source. Free software will be a vibrant area. There will be a lot of neat things that get done there. I've been very lucky, and therefore I owe it to try and reduce the inequity in the world, and that's kind of a religious belief. I mean, it's at least a moral belief. There's no magic line between an application and an operating system that some bureaucrat in Washington should draw. Maintaining a consistent platform also helps improve product support, a significant problem in the software industry. Eventually you won't think of the internet business. You'll think of it more like news, weather, sports, but even that taxonomy isn't clear. Unemployment rates among Americans who never went to college are about double that of those who have a post-secondary education. I don't think there's a boundary between digital media and print media. Every magazine is doing an online version.